In the tranquil depths of the Earth's oceans, where darkness reigns and silence is only broken by the distant calls of marine life, humanity's first encounter with an alien species unfolded in a manner no one could have anticipated. The Centauri, a civilization whose existence had been a well-guarded secret, chose Earth's vast and unexplored oceans as their observation post. Their vessel, an advanced exploration craft capable of withstanding the immense pressures of the deep sea, lay hidden beneath the waves, cloaked from human detection. The Centauri had traveled across the stars, not with conquest in mind, but driven by an insatiable curiosity about the diverse life forms populating the cosmos. Earth, with its rich biodiversity and complex ecosystems, had become their latest subject of study. For years, they observed in silence, their presence undetected, as they gathered data on human behavior, our technological advancements, and, most intriguing to them, our stewardship of the planet's natural resources. The revelation of their presence came not from the skies, as so many had predicted, but from the abyssal plains of the ocean. A routine deep-sea exploration mission aimed at charting unexplored underwater trenches stumbled upon the Centauri vessel. The initial disbelief among the human explorers quickly turned to awe and then to tension as the implications of their discovery became apparent. The Centauri, realizing they had been discovered, were faced with a dilemma. Their strict code of non-interference prevented them from making open contact, yet their detection threatened to expose Earth to the wider galactic community, for whom the planet might be a strategic asset or a scientific curiosity. As word of the discovery spread, the world's military powers mobilized, surrounding the alien vessel with a formidable array of naval forces. Every nation on Earth, regardless of previous conflicts or alliances, found common ground in the face of this unprecedented situation. The standoff in the depths of the ocean marked a pivotal moment in human history, a testament to our capacity for unity in the face of the unknown. The Centauri, understanding the potential for conflict, initiated a cautious attempt at communication. Their message, encoded in a complex pattern of sonar pulses, was a plea for peace and an offer of dialogue. Humanity stood on the brink of a new era, poised between fear and the potential for an unprecedented alliance. The tension in the air was palpable, an electric current of anticipation and fear that rippled across the globe. News of the first contact with the Centauri had spread like wildfire, igniting a storm of speculation and anxiety. In response, the world's military, a unified front of naval power, encircled the alien vessel with a silent but formidable threat. The dark, crushing depths of the ocean became an arena for a standoff unprecedented in human history. The Centauri, a species whose intentions remained shrouded in mystery, found themselves cornered, their philosophy of observation and non-interference clashing with the aggressive posture of humanity's defenses. The alien vessel, a marvel of engineering designed to explore and study, was not equipped for conflict. Yet, its advanced technology posed a potential threat that Earth's forces could not ignore. Human commanders stationed on aircraft carriers and submarines faced a dilemma of monumental proportions. The possibility of initiating the first interstellar conflict hung heavily over them, a weight compounded by the uncertainty of the aliens' capabilities. Orders were clear: maintain a defensive perimeter, but engage only if provoked. The Centauri, for their part, struggled to communicate their peaceful intentions. Their attempts at establishing dialogue were hampered by the vast differences in communication methods and the inherent mistrust of an armed standoff. Their sonar pulses, a complex language of clicks and whistles, were met with skepticism and confusion by human analysts who worked tirelessly to decode the alien missives. As days turned into weeks, the standoff intensified. Each side watched the other, waiting for a sign, a move that would dictate the course of this delicate encounter. The Centauri vessel emitted a low, pulsating hum, a signal that seemed to resonate with the very water around it, an eerie and untranslatable message that left human forces on edge. Meanwhile, the world watched, holding its breath. The ocean, a mirror of the sky, became a stage for a drama that could either open the doors to a new chapter in human history or plunge our species into the dark waters of conflict. The silent tone of fear gripped the hearts of those who waited for the outcome, a testament to the fragile line between peace and aggression in the face of the unknown. In the shadow of the deep, as the world's navies stood in silent vigil over the alien presence in Earth's oceans, an unprecedented phenomenon began to unfold across the globe. The imminent threat of an advanced alien species, coupled with the tense standoff in the abyssal depths, served as a catalyst for unity among Earth's disparate nations. Historical conflicts and long-standing rivalries were momentarily set aside, replaced by a collective focus on the situation at hand. This newfound unity was not born of fear alone, but also of a shared recognition of the potential for a broader galactic community and the need for a united human front. Diplomatic channels, often mired in bureaucracy and geopolitical gamesmanship, became conduits for rapid collaboration and information exchange. World leaders convened in emergency summits, while scientific communities pooled their knowledge and resources in an effort to understand the Centauri and their technology. The United Nations, long a forum for discourse and sometimes discord, transformed into a central hub for coordinating the global response. A special council was formed, comprising representatives from every nation, tasked with formulating a unified strategy for engaging with the Centauri. This council worked tirelessly, debating strategies and proposals, always with the aim of achieving a peaceful resolution to the standoff. In parallel, a global coalition of military forces was assembled, marking the first time in human history that such a diverse array of countries had united under a single command structure. This coalition, while maintaining a defensive posture around the Centauri vessel, began conducting joint exercises and simulations, preparing for any potential outcomes of the encounter. The scientific community, too, rallied to the cause, with experts in linguistics, xenobiology, and astrophysics coming together in think tanks and consortiums. Their goal was to decipher the Centauri's sonar communications and gain insights into their technology, which held the promise of leaps forward in human understanding and capability. Amidst this global effort, a shared sense of purpose emerged among the people of Earth. Broadcasts and digital feeds were filled with messages of hope, solidarity, and a collective yearning for a peaceful engagement with the Centauri. Humanity, in the face of the unknown, had found a common ground, a unity forged not just in the strategic necessity, but in the collective human spirit that rose to meet the challenge of first contact. The standoff with the Centauri, while fraught with tension, ignited a spark within the crucible of human ingenuity. Faced with the reality of advanced alien technology lurking in the depths of their own planet, Earth's brightest minds embarked on a fervent quest to bridge the technological divide that separated humanity from its newfound galactic neighbor. This period of accelerated innovation, driven by a mix of curiosity, fear, and the unyielding human spirit, came to be known as the Great Leap. Across the globe, research institutions, universities, and private enterprises received unprecedented levels of funding and support from governments united in purpose. Collaborative research projects, once hampered by geopolitical tensions and competitive secrecy, flourished under the banner of human advancement. The quest was not merely to match the Centauri's technological prowess, but to ensure that humanity could stand on equal footing should the need arise. One of the most significant breakthroughs came in the field of underwater exploration and combat technology. Drawing inspiration from the Centauri's ability to navigate and operate seamlessly in the high-pressure environments of Earth's oceans, engineers and scientists developed a new generation of submarines. These vessels, equipped with advanced propulsion systems, enhanced pressure resistance, and revolutionary life support ecosystems, were designed to operate in the deepest trenches, far beyond the capabilities of previous models. Simultaneously, military R&D departments, in collaboration with civilian tech firms, made strides in defensive and offensive weaponry. New materials capable of withstanding extreme pressures and temperatures were synthesized, leading to the creation of armor and weaponry suited for potential underwater confrontations. Experimental weapons, including high-energy lasers and electromagnetic pulse (EMP) torpedoes, were developed, designed to neutralize threats without causing irreversible harm to the planet's delicate marine ecosystems. Perhaps the most ambitious project undertaken was the development of autonomous underwater drones. These drones, capable of deep-sea reconnaissance and combat, were embedded with advanced AI systems. They could operate independently in the murky depths, gathering intelligence, monitoring the Centauri vessel, and, if necessary, engaging with alien technology on equal terms. This period of rapid technological advancement was not solely focused on militaristic gains. The innovations born out of the Great Leap promised to revolutionize civilian industries, from deep-sea mining and exploration to renewable energy generation, leveraging the untapped resources of the ocean depths. Humanity, in its quest to face the unknown, had inadvertently set the stage for a new era of exploration and discovery, one that extended beyond the confines of their own world. As the delicate dance of diplomacy and military posturing continued above the waves, the Centauri made a move that would forever alter the course of human history. In a display of force and technological supremacy that was both awe-inspiring and terrifying, the Centauri vessel emerged from the abyssal shadows, breaking the surface of the ocean with the silent grace of a leviathan of ancient lore. The world watched in rapt attention as the Centauri vessel, a sleek behemoth that defied human understanding of physics and engineering, hovered above the water, surrounded by a shimmering field of energy. It was a clear demonstration that the technology at the Centauri's disposal was not only advanced but also fundamentally different from anything humanity had ever conceived. Without warning, the skies darkened as clouds formed at an unnatural pace, converging above the vessel in a swirling vortex. Lightning arced within the tempest, not as a chaotic force of nature, but directed, harnessed, and controlled by the Centauri. It became evident that their mastery of technology extended to the very elements, manipulating weather patterns with the same ease as one might operate a machine. From the heart of the storm, the Centauri launched their first offensive, not a barrage of destructive energy or a salvo of missiles, but a wave of bioengineered organisms. These creatures, designed for combat, descended upon coastal defenses, their forms alien and horrifying, yet undeniably engineered for efficiency and lethality. They moved with purpose, adapting to countermeasures with unsettling rapidity, their biology a blend of organic and synthetic, making them resilient to conventional weaponry. The initial shock of the Centauri's reveal gave way to a frenzied response from human forces. The advanced submarines and drones, developed in anticipation of a conflict, were deployed, their effectiveness tested for the first time against a live adversary. Battles raged beneath the waves, a silent, unseen war that would determine the fate of the planet. Yet, amidst the chaos, a glimmer of hope emerged. The Centauri's reliance on bioengineered soldiers revealed a potential aversion to direct confrontation, a preference for indirect, controlled forms of warfare. This insight offered a sliver of understanding into the Centauri psyche, suggesting that their actions were driven not by a desire for destruction, but by a complex set of motivations that humanity had yet to fully comprehend. The Centauri's dramatic unveiling forced humanity to confront not only the immediate threat but also the broader implications of sharing a universe with beings of such unfathomable power and technology. The challenge was no longer just a military one. It was a test of human adaptability, diplomacy, and the willingness to seek understanding even in the face of potential annihilation. Reeling from the Centauri's unexpected show of force, humanity's response was swift and coordinated, showcasing the resilience and adaptability that had long been hallmarks of our species. The global coalition, a testament to the newfound unity among Earth's nations, rallied its forces for a counteroffensive that would leverage every technological advancement made during the Great Leap. As the bioengineered creatures of the Centauri wreaked havoc along coastal defenses, human military strategists deployed their newly minted arsenal. The advanced submarines, once prototypes of theoretical engineering, now became the vanguard of humanity's resistance. These leviathans of the deep, armed with electromagnetic pulse (EMP) torpedoes, dove into the heart of the conflict, their mission clear: to disable the Centauri's bioengineered soldiers and reveal the vulnerabilities in their seemingly impregnable armor. Above the surface, the skies were alight with the exchange of high-energy lasers, a ballet of deadly precision that illuminated the night. The Centauri, for all their advanced technology, found themselves challenged by human ingenuity. The autonomous underwater drones, a swarm of mechanical prowess guided by advanced AI, penetrated the Centauri's defenses, harrying the alien forces with guerrilla tactics that turned the ocean depths into a labyrinth of danger. In a bold maneuver, a squadron of specialized submarines executed a pincer movement, encircling the Centauri vessel. Their target was not the ship itself, but the energy field that surrounded it, a barrier that had so far rendered the alien craft invulnerable to attack. Using a combination of sonic charges and EMP torpedoes, they disrupted the field, exposing the Centauri vessel to direct assault for the first time. This moment, a critical juncture in the battle, marked the first true test of the Centauri's resilience. The alien vessel, now vulnerable, unleashed a barrage of countermeasures, revealing yet unseen weaponry that pushed human technology to its limits. Yet, the spirit of human defiance, bolstered by the unity of the world's nations and the brilliance of its scientists and engineers, shone through the darkness. The counterattack, while not decisive, achieved its primary objective: to demonstrate that humanity would not succumb to fear or aggression, that for every move the Centauri made, Earth's defenders would meet them with equal vigor and resolve. The battle, a symphony of chaos and courage, served as a stark reminder that in the face of existential threat, humanity's greatest strength lay in its unwavering spirit and its relentless pursuit of survival. In the depths of Earth's oceans, where the battle between humanity and the Centauri raged with ferocity, the tide of war began to shift. Humanity's relentless counterattack, a testament to its indomitable will and ingenuity, had begun to erode the Centauri's initial advantage. The moment of reckoning came not with a grandiose display of power, but with a strategic masterstroke that underscored the depth of human resolve. Central to this turning point was the deployment of the AI-controlled underwater drone swarm, a marvel of human engineering designed to operate in the hostile and unpredictable environment of the deep sea. These drones, each no larger than a torpedo but imbued with advanced intelligence and tactical autonomy, were dispatched in their thousands, slipping silently through the waters to converge on the Centauri vessel. As the drones approached, they unleashed a barrage of EMP and sonic charges calibrated to disrupt the bioengineered creatures and penetrate the Centauri's shield technology. The swarm's relentless assault created a cacophony of disturbances that overwhelmed the alien vessel's defensive systems, forcing it into a defensive posture for the first time since its arrival. The Centauri, recognizing the gravity of their predicament, attempted to retaliate with their own advanced weaponry, but the sheer number and agility of the drones turned the tide against them. For every drone destroyed, dozens more took its place, a relentless tide of mechanical determination that mirrored the human spirit. Amidst this chaos, a specialized team of human commandos, aboard one of the newly developed deep-sea submarines, executed a daring maneuver. Utilizing the distraction provided by the drone swarm, they approached the Centauri vessel, their mission critical and clear: to infiltrate the alien craft and gather intelligence that could lead to a decisive breakthrough. The commandos, equipped with cutting-edge exosuits designed for deep-sea operations, breached the Centauri vessel's outer defenses. Inside, they encountered a world unlike any on Earth, a testament to the aliens' advanced civilization and technology. Their mission, fraught with danger at every turn, was not to engage the enemy but to understand them, to find the key to ending the conflict without further bloodshed. This bold initiative marked a pivotal moment in the conflict, as humanity demonstrated not only its capability for warfare, but also its profound commitment to peace. The courage of the few, deep within the alien vessel, sowed the seeds of hope for a resolution that might transcend the cycle of violence, a hope that the tide of war might indeed be turning. As the conflict reached its zenith, the Centauri, cornered and desperate, made a move that echoed through the annals of human history as a testament to the perilous nature of first contact. With their vessel compromised and their forces dwindling under the relentless assault of humanity's drone swarm, the Centauri commander, a being of profound intellect and strategic acumen, faced a dire choice. In the dimly lit command center of their vessel, surrounded by the hum of alien technology and the distant echoes of the ongoing battle, the Centauri commander initiated a sequence that sent ripples of fear through both human and Centauri ranks alike. A self-destruct mechanism capable of unleashing a cataclysmic explosion that would not only annihilate the Centauri vessel but also cause untold devastation to the surrounding ocean and its terrestrial borders, was set into motion. The countdown, marked by an eerie, pulsating light that permeated the vessel, was a stark reminder of the stakes at play. The human commandos, deep within the bowels of the alien craft, now faced a race against time. Their mission had shifted from intelligence gathering to averting disaster, a task that required not only bravery but an unprecedented level of cooperation with the very beings they had been sent to confront. As the seconds ticked away, a remarkable event unfolded. A faction within the Centauri, disillusioned by the path their commander had chosen and moved by the humans' evident desire for peace, staged a revolt. This internal conflict, a microcosm of the larger battle raging outside, became the fulcrum upon which the fate of both species rested. The human commandos, recognizing the opportunity presented by the Centauri dissidents, formed an uneasy alliance. Together, they navigated the labyrinthine corridors of the alien vessel, engaging in skirmishes with loyalist forces and working to disable the self-destruct mechanism. The alliance, forged in the crucible of imminent destruction, was a testament to the potential for understanding and cooperation even in the most dire of circumstances. In the final moments, with the countdown nearing its end, the combined efforts of humans and Centauri dissidents succeeded in halting the self-destruct sequence. The vessel, once a harbinger of destruction, became a beacon of hope. The act of defiance against the commander's last stand not only saved countless lives but also opened the door to a new chapter in human-Centauri relations, one rooted in mutual respect and the possibility of peace. In the aftermath of the Centauri commander's thwarted final stand, the ocean depths became the unlikely cradle of an unprecedented alliance between humanity and a faction of the Centauri. The bonds forged in the heat of rebellion and the shared goal of survival ignited a flicker of understanding that promised to grow into a beacon of interspecies cooperation. The cessation of the self-destruct sequence marked not just the end of immediate hostilities but also the beginning of a delicate negotiation process. The human commandos, along with their Centauri counterparts, emerged from the vessel not as victors but as heralds of a potential new era of coexistence. The world watched in rapt attention as the former adversaries stood together, their alliance a stark contrast to the battle-scarred backdrop of the ocean's surface. This unexpected turn of events prompted a global reassessment of the Centauri threat. Diplomats and leaders, once united in defense against the alien incursion, now grappled with the complexities of diplomatic relations with a species that was both technologically advanced and ideologically divided. The Centauri dissidents, for their part, sought asylum and a platform to advocate for peace, offering valuable insights into their technology, culture, and the internal strife that had led to their rebellion. In the weeks that followed, a series of high-stakes meetings and diplomatic engagements unfolded, facilitated by the United Nations and backed by the global coalition that had once stood ready for war. The Centauri dissidents, led by a charismatic figure who had played a pivotal role in the revolt, became the face of a new Centauri faction that renounced the aggressive expansionist policies of their former commander. The negotiations, fraught with challenges and setbacks, were buoyed by the shared experiences of the human and Centauri teams who had worked together to avert disaster. Their testimonies, broadcasted globally, humanized the conflict and highlighted the common ground between the two species, a desire for survival, understanding, and, ultimately, peace. As the alliance between humanity and the Centauri dissidents solidified, it became a symbol of hope, a reminder that even in the darkest moments, the potential for unity and cooperation can transcend the deepest divides. This nascent partnership, built on the precarious foundation of a crisis averted, offered a glimpse into a future where humanity might not only survive but thrive in the vast and mysterious tapestry of the cosmos. The resolution of the conflict with the Centauri and the formation of an unexpected alliance heralded a new dawn for humanity, a pivotal moment that redefined our place in the cosmos. The waters of Earth's oceans, once the battleground of an interspecies standoff, became the cradle of a newfound understanding, marking the beginning of an era of unprecedented potential for growth and exploration. In the wake of the alliance, humanity embarked on a journey of transformation fueled by the integration of Centauri technology and knowledge. This fusion of human ingenuity and alien innovation led to a renaissance in science and technology, propelling our species forward at an astonishing pace. The once insurmountable barriers of deep space travel and communication began to erode, opening the stars to exploration in ways previously confined to the realms of fiction. The global unity that had been forged in the face of the Centauri threat evolved into a permanent coalition dedicated to fostering peaceful exploration and ensuring the security of Earth and its newfound allies. The United Nations, revitalized by its role in brokering the alliance, expanded its mandate to include the oversight of interspecies relations and the exploration of outer space. As diplomatic relations with the Centauri deepened, Earth became a focal point in a network of interstellar diplomacy. The Centauri dissidents, now ambassadors of their kind, worked alongside human representatives to introduce Earth to the broader galactic community. This introduction brought with it challenges and opportunities as humanity navigated the complex dynamics of interstellar politics and commerce. The spirit of collaboration extended to the civilian sphere, where Centauri and human scientists worked side by side on projects ranging from climate stabilization and oceanic restoration to the development of sustainable energy sources. These joint endeavors not only addressed long-standing challenges on Earth but also laid the groundwork for cooperative ventures on other planets. As humanity stood on the threshold of this new era, there was a collective sense of pride and accomplishment. The trials and tribulations of first contact had not only been survived but had become the catalyst for a leap into a future full of promise. The story of the Centauri and humanity, once poised on the brink of destruction, had become a testament to the power of empathy, understanding, and the unyielding drive to reach beyond the known, into the vast and wondrous expanse of the universe.